Hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Joel Dennison, and on this channel we go anything music related pretty much. But first we gotta go over something. All right, so today we're gonna look at some guitar recording hacks that I've found very useful and I've been using a lot lately. There's all kinds of videos on YouTube about this stuff, but I kind of do it a little differently. And I prefer my method, but we'll see what you think. So I got the guitar here in my hands. You might be wondering what this little bandana thing draped over my guitar is doing. Well, that's the hack we're gonna look at today. A lot of times when I'm doing rhythm or lead stuff, when you're playing lead lines high up on the neck, sometimes you have different buzzing from other strings you're not playing. Different strings might accidentally get hit while you're playing lead lines. To get rid of all that humming and feedback from other strings, I take either a bandana, a sock. In this case, I actually have a torn piece of a t-shirt. I actually tie it around, I would tie it around the second fret here and just kind of snug, not where it's pressing the strings all the way down, because that would just be acting like a capo. That wouldn't make sense. And it gets rid of a lot of the buzz and hum from the other strings, and it really cleans up the sound of your guitar and makes your recording just sound that much better. One thing I wouldn't do though is a lot of guys are using tape, and I don't like using tape because it puts a lot of gunk on your strings and it's kind of a mess. In some ways tape is kind of nice because you can just like, it sticks on there, so it is kind of nice. It acts a little bit differently, but to be honest, I just prefer material like that. You can just reuse it over and over and over again without having to buy tons of tape. So I'll just show you what I do here. This is a torn piece of a t-shirt that I use. You could use a sock or other piece of material. Just use your imagination. But yeah, the second fret right here. So I'll just tie it on there and show you how. Of course, it doesn't have to be on the second fret. I prefer it there. I just like the sound of it better, but you can experiment with it and try it on different frets, depending on how much space you need on the fretboard. Something like that. Will it focus? Okay. That just really cleans up the audio. I actually have some examples. I actually recorded some examples I'd like to show you, so let's go ahead and check that out. All right, I have a couple of guitar examples right here I'd like to show you. Anyway, we got the before guitar track, which is without the sock, or in my case, the t-shirt material, and the after track is with it. And so we'll just A-B that. So before. And after. All right, so I'm gonna A-B it back and forth a little faster so you can hear the differences a little better. Here's before. And then this track is after. Huge difference. Way cleaner. I like that a lot better. I also have just a single chord example down here. I'll mute these. That way you can hear it in action with we're not just looking at a lead line example, but we can look at a chording example. But anyway, before. And then after. This one might be harder to tell, but I'll switch back and forth a little faster so you can hear it. So here's before. After. This one's really slight, but it still is a little bit cleaner. So I like this one a lot. I just love this recording hack. I use it all the time. Unless I'm doing a lot of bar chord stuff and moving all over the fretboard, I don't really use it because sometimes I do like a little bit of hum and ring from different strings. It makes it sound a little more realistic. But as far as lead lines, I don't know. I'm not a great guitar player, and so I'm naturally going to get more hum and buzz from other strings just because I'm not as good at picking around on the strings, but I really like that hack. But anyway, you can take that tip, run away with it, use it to your advantage. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.